Alright, so this is going to be an in-depth tutorial on how to use the Digital Field Notes app using the RWI template. So we'll just get started. So we're going to fill blank template and we're going to select RWIMI. Alright, so you can see here's all the main groups. We got the generic site info, the pre-climb inspection, deficiencies and observations, maintenance completed, climb inspection, additional details, site departure. So this is the main folder view where you can see all the different areas of the data that needs to be collected. So we'll just hop in and look at we'll start from the first and we'll do the generic site info. So when you click on that, more folders pop up. It's very similar to the PC where it's a folder organization structure. So if I want to go back, you can hit the up arrow and then you back up to the high level again. So I'm going to go back down. I'm just going to click on the first one because that's what I want to look at. Then over here you can see overview of the info that's going to be entered. So you just hit, double tap again and then it'll bring you to the part where you can actually enter the data. So this is RWI. This is a guide tower. The Varcon project number is 211047. The site time is definitely 9:15 a.m. The site is called Bedford Station. So I'm using real field notes to fill this out. The site code is A0412. Alright, I believe this is PEI. Site address, do we have that? Good enough. Off Sunset Lane. Okay, so the city is Charlottetown. Inspection date was, let's see, June 29th. Alright, and make sure when you're done with a page, hit the save button. Just make sure that any data you've entered is now saved. Alright, so the temperature was 20 degrees. It was overcast, so we'll just say cloudy. Wind speed was 17. Inspector 1 was, let's see, John Shaw. And Inspector 2 was Fahad. I don't know why they did that. Alright, save that. Next page. GPS coordinates. I'm just going to use the automatic GPS coordinates, even though it's not for the actual site, but it's just for an example. So we got accuracy up to 11 meters, and I'm just going to hit save. Alright, there's the coordinates. These other coordinates that you can enter, latitude, longitude, decimal, that's just if you can't get the geo point to work, or you can't get GPS signal, you can just enter it manually. So the site access, let's see, what was it? Two-wheel drive plus codes plus e-click, okay. Two-wheel drive. So we'll go back, so that's the site access. Building compound shelter access, we got codes and e-click key. Okay, we'll save that. So make sure you enter the number of faces on the structure, so 3 or 4. That will determine some parts later in the form, so just make sure that's accurate. Structure height was, let's see what it was. Alright, 93.4 meters. So make sure you type your units in metric. Panel count, we don't have that, so we'll just go to elevation at sea level, 25 meters. Structure type is guide tower. Construction type is a knockdown. Manufacturer is Trilon. Series number, that's not actually important. Construction year, no, they don't care about that. Cross-section type, triangular. That is a bit redundant with the number of the faces, but I'm just going to leave it as is because it's part of the form. Fall arrest type, I believe, is a trilon. And fall arrest location, no, they don't care about that. Like one azimuth, no, they don't care about that. Okay, so we'll move on. So let's look at the photos real quick, just to double check what we're looking at. Alright, so it is a ground shelter. Shelter, cabinet, manufacturer. Let's see if we actually... Okay, so it is Aravan and GCOM, I guess. Okay, interesting. No, don't do that. Oh, yeah, it's all written in the notes here anyway, so. Leasehold, shelter size. Okay, 3 meters by 3.2 meters. Do we got a serial number? Yes, we do. Our, let's see, dash A0412 dash 13 dash 0454. Generator, no, there's no generator. So HVAC, we got a Bard. And the serial number for the electrical meter, just enter that in. And there we go, that's that page finished, saved. All right, on to the next page. The compound size is, let's see here, so we'll keep it in this format, so 12.5 by 11.7 meters. Perfect, we'll save that. On to the next. Is the tower painted? No, it is hot dipped galvanized. Save. All right, let's enter the face width. So the face width is 148 centimeters. I'm going to guess that's from 0 to top. And that is from outside to outside reference. Okay, so we're going to save that. So when I hit next here, it's going to ask, do you want to add another face width? And no, because I only have one provided from the inspector. But if there was multiple face widths, you could hit add and add another one. You can add as many as you want, actually. But like I said, since there's only one face width provided, so we're just going to hit do not add. Okay, so we'll enter the panel height, very similar, 101.6 centimeters. I'm going to say that's probably from 0 to top. And that is using a bolt-to-bolt reference. Okay, so we're going to save that. And again, it's going to ask you if you want to add another one, because as you guys know, you can have multiple panel heights. We're going to hit do not add because we only have one panel height to enter. Okay, so now onto lighting info. Let's see what we got here. Did they give us? Okay, so we do have some info with the lighting. No DOL, beacon model, unknown. So we'll just type in unknown here. Just leave the serials blank. Light cable number 1 was a 7/8 tech cable. Light manufacturer was Dialight. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Light controller model, green box. Photocell model, Lumitrol. Emergency, no, we're just going to ignore that. The number of lights, I don't know, that's not filled out, so I'll just look at the drawing. Or no, there's no drawing. Okay, whatever, we'll just leave it as is. Next, let's see here what they got for, if there's a cross section. I don't believe there is, but we'll see. No, okay, so there's no cross section for the Rogers MI, so we'll just ignore that. Save and move on. No, there's no base drawing. Skip that. Was there any grounding done? Let's see. Any grounding testing? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any grounding states into the field notes, so we'll just skip that. We're not going to add any grounding resistance readings because there's none to add. All right, so now these are some of the standard photos. So these would be ones you'd be taking from the ground as part of the pre-climbing inspection. So I already have all the photos saved onto the tablet, so we'll just try to pick photos from there. Okay, let's see if we can find something applicable. As you can see, it's quite foggy, so we will just try to pick the best photos, I guess. All right, and since this is not all the antenna photos, I'm going to hit yes. I would like to add an additional photo. And then when I go to next, it will be tower antenna 2. Okay, I didn't mean to take a picture there. We'll go back. I'm going to choose another image. Okay, so that was our photo there. And we'll select this one next. And I'm going to add one more photo. Take picture. Oh, didn't mean to hit that again. Choose image. And I'm going to use this photo right here. All right, so I think that kind of gives us an overview of the antennas on the tower. We're going to hit next. All right, tower, base, foundation. So we're going to look for the base of the tower. Divided at the bottom here. Now those are ground photos. All right, this looks like the tower base right here, or the foundation. So we got that. Hit next. Tower compound. So we'll just use a random picture of the compound. Is there just a picture of the straight compound? Okay, there we go. Good enough. Okay, next. So tower base. So I guess this is just the tower base and the foundation in one photo. So we'll use this one right here. Waveguide bridge. We'll choose image. Okay, there we go. Okay, wrong picture. That's the port, not the bridge. There you go, there's the bridge. So let's overwrite that. Perfect. All right, on to the next. Waveguide bridge foundations. We'll choose the image for that. Shelter entry ports outside. View up tower face AB. All right, next, choose image. I don't know why it keeps bringing me to this one. Next, choose image. Picture the shelter. Site code on door. I don't think we have an image of that, but we'll look anyway. That's as good as we're going to get. Climbing facility. I'm just going to skip this electrical equipment one because I don't think there's a picture of just generic electrical equipment. All right, now this is ground standard photo, so tower profile like A. No, I don't like that photo. Let's see this better one. All right, so there's the 3 tower profiles. We'll make sure we save. So this is the title image, so the one's going to be used on the report, so you can just reuse the tower profile image. Excellent. This is the site layout, so I'm just going to take a picture of the existing site layout that they've already drawn. All right, so we got the site layout. We are now at the deficiency options. So I'm just going to go upwards and make sure we didn't miss anything else. Okay, so there is still the climb inspection, and then all the other stuff is only optional info, such as the additional details, and then the site departure is just when you leave. So after you complete the climb inspection, there's just only the deficiencies or maintenance completed left. So in this climb inspection, there's the antenna list, but since it's Rogers, they're not looking for an antenna list to be filled out. So the only thing to fill out is the generic tower climbing standard photos. So you can see here's the 5 different photos that the form asked for. Okay, so we'll start with tower leg splice. So we will choose image. Here we go, I think this is a splice. We'll save that and move on to the next one. So tower compound from tower. Access road from tower. Mid tower lighting. So we'll see if we got a picture of that. I think there's actually only beacons on this if I remember from the notes. So we'll just skip this one and we'll take the top tower lighting photo. This is just an additional photo where you can enter a title to use to describe the photo and take the photo. That's only if the photo doesn't fit into any of the other categories and you feel like it should be taken. So we're going to save, go upwards. So first we'll start with the deficiency / observations. All right. Okay, so we'll just go through the list and enter the deficiencies. Okay, so number 1 is a deficiency. So it says it's deficiency number 5.7. So we'll pick category 5, item 5.7. So it says compound fence missing warning signage. So we will pick the, we'll look at the templates. The compound fence is not complete with these signs. So we're going to select that. Seems good to me. And then here's an option to select the template to populate the recommendation text. So I'm going to select that. And then you scroll down here, you can see the deficiency and the recommendation. You can see it's already filled out. And if you need to make changes to it, you can. You can go in and edit it to however you want. I feel like this covers the compound fence missing signage. So we'll just leave that as is. There's a priority rating. You enter, just see the note at the bottom for help. So it's just a sign. So I would say probably just category P5, pretty minor. And then here is where you enter the photo of the deficiency. So the first one is the main one that's going to be used in the report. And all these additional photos that you can enter are just supplementary. So that's if you can't show the deficiency in one photo, you can use these to add on to it. But like I said, only the first picture will be used in the report. So make sure that's the picture that shows the deficiency the best. So that was, I don't know what photo that was. Let's look, hopefully there's a photo of the fence. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a way to sort the photos by looking. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So it's photo 1. So we'll scroll down. Not really sure why it's sorted like this. All right, so photo 1, save that, move on. We're gonna add another deficiency. Various lines deteriorating tags. Okay, so we'll go look at the photo for that. So we'll go look at photo 29. Okay, makes sense. So this would be category 10, item 10.7. So we'll see anything. The transmission lines are not equipped with proper identifiers. So this is like close enough, so I'll just pick this. The transmission lines are not equipped. I'm just going to say the transmission lines are... The transmission line identifiers are deteriorating. So that's what I will write. And I'm just going to put brackets in typical because it says throughout the tower. And I'll just leave this recommendation, seems appropriate. I'll just give that P3, and we already got our photo, so we'll save that. All right, so we're gonna add the other deficiency. It is category 7, category 7.1. The lag projection on lag 1, guide level 2 differs from lag 2 and 3. All right, so we'll see if there's anything close to that. No, so this is a pretty unique deficiency, so we're just gonna have to type it out manually. Okay, speech to text did not work the best there. That guy level 2. All right, differs. From lag 2 and lag 3. And I'll just put in brackets 5 inches and then 5¼ inches. I'm not sure what deficiency I would enter here, so I'm just going to make one up, I guess. Light projection. Okay, I'll just say verify with engineer of record. That the differences in lag projection sizes do not affect the structural capacity of the tower. All right, good enough. All right, we'll say P2. Choose our image. So that would be image 35. All right, we'll save that. Move on. Okay, so we'll add the next deficiency. Okay. One coaxial composite transmission line is not equipped with middle grounding. Okay, so that is item 10 and item 10.6. Okay, so this one seems the most relevant. The 1 brackets 1 coaxial composite transmission line located on so let's delete that location part is not equipped with middle supply and install middle grounding for the so let's copy that. Okay, so that's now all written out. That is a grounding thing. So we'll say P3, and we'll choose our photo, which is photo 44. Okay, now we move on. Various top and middle one-hole lug grounding. Okay, so we'll add our new deficiency. Category 2, category 2.11. I think this actually might be 2.12. We'll just say single hole ground lugs are used for transmission equipment line throughout the tower, and we'll use this. This may be considered. All right, so we'll make that a P3 deficiency. I feel like that's descriptive enough. Choose the image, image 46. Save that, move on. So we'll add the next one. Freeform unraveling at guide level 4, so that it would be category 9. Category, or item 9.7, freeform unraveling. So okay, so I think this one is the most descriptive. So the guy grip dead end preform at guy level, what was it? Guy level 4. Tower termination on which leg? It doesn't say which leg, so we'll just get rid of that part. Supply and install an end sleeve to prevent further unraveling of the guy grip at guy level 4. Okay, so we'll say that is a critical safety issue. Choose image. That is image 74. Save that. Move on. Okay, so the next one is a bird's nest at the top of the tower. I believe that would be under cell site civil elements. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm not sure what category this goes under, to be honest, and it's blocked in the notes. So I'm just going to say NA for now. There is a bird nest at 93.4 meters. Remove the bird nest when it is been abandoned And we'll say this is a P3. And that is image 65. No, that doesn't look right. It's not image 65. Let's look through and see if we can find a bird nest. I think that's it right there. Yes, sir, that's a bird nest right there. All right, next deficiency. Guy level 4 looped grounding at anchor 1A, 2A, and 3A. So all anchors. So that is item or category 2, item 2.2. So we're going to look for looped grounding deficiency. The ground anchor at anchor, I was going to say at all anchors. The ground wire at all anchors for guy level 4. Reposition the ground wire at all. So it follows for guy level 4. So that's P3. The image, let's see. So the ground photos, that is photo 36. There is brush inside anchor fences at all 3 anchors, so that we'll pick that as item category 4. Item 2. There's light brush inside the tower compound and around each anchor. So let's remove in the tower compound. Give that P5. Image 38. Save that. Next. Holes around anchor shaft at all anchors. Alright, so item 4. Item 4.5. I'm not sure if that's really item 4.5. Let's use item 4.1 because that's a bit vague. We'll get the photo first so we can see what we're looking at. So item 99. Alright, I don't really see any holes here, but for the sake of filling out the field notes, I will enter it. Holes around anchor shaft. There is potential animal burrows beside anchors. And we'll just say this is noted for information purposes only. Well, actually, we'll just change it to in observation, so we don't have to enter a recommendation. And we will add a deficiency for item 2.9. The measured resistance above for the tower leg, no, it's anchor. The measured resistances are, I'll just say the resistance is above 25 at anchor 1A. Period. Give that P3. Choose the photo. Photo number 40. So it was deficiency 8.8. There's moderate corrosion on the ground lead connected to the sun. That's 93.4 meters. Okay, wire brush and cold galvan the corrosion on the ground. And that would be photo 85. Okay, we'll hit save. So I think that's all our deficiencies. We'll go upwards. All right, so you can see overview of the deficiency you just entered. So you can see all the text and stuff, not really that important. Here's kind of a neat screen. So you can, when you click on the deficiency category, you can see all the deficiencies you've entered and their description. So for example, you can see that the first deficiency entered is deficiency 5.7, the compound fence, blah, 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 blah. And it's at the end there, it says deficiency number 1, and then the same for all these. So it's pretty easy to go back and edit what deficiency you want. So you can go in, back to it. You know, if you need to make a change, you can. But we're just going to go back and enter the rest of the maintenance completed. So we had a few maintenance completed to enter, so we'll just get started with that. Okay, so cold galv the guide level 3 torsion resistor for corrosion. All right. So this is category 8.1. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this cold galvanization because it seems like all of them are cold galvanization for these maintenance completed. So cold galv was applied to the guide level 3 torsion resistor. And we'll just get the before and after photos, and that's it for that one. So that was photo 50 to 53. So we'll go back here to the images. Make sure I pick the tower photos. That's not the photo I chose, but anyway. All right, it's good to me. So we'll add our next one, which. Okay, so we are going to add an item 8.1. So photo 91 and 92, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but we'll see from the photos. Okay, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to say. LC on mount at top of tower is cold galvanized, so I'll just say that then. Oh, like corrosion. Supplied to mount at 93.4 meters. Right? We got ladder at top of tower was cold galvanized, so we'll add that. So that would be also item 8.1, it seems like. So that's going to be photo 97 to 100. Okay, so you can see the rest there and how it was cold galvanized on the ladder. Was applied to the ladder at the top of the tower. Okay, so we'll save that. And there was one ground maintenance completed, so we'll get that one too. So we'll save that. So that would be item 8.6. So we'll pick our images 72 and 73. So the deficiency was cold galvanization was applied to the cotter pins and turnbuckles typical. Okay, so that is all the maintenance completed entered. All right, so I believe that's all the info captured. We'll just check the additional details. Note that's just additional stuff. That's only if you want to add more. We'll set the site departure time. Set to now. Save that. Hit next. Okay, we're at the end of the form. Since we're done, we're going to hit mark form as finalized and save form and exit. Okay, I'm just going to wait for this load. Then once you are sure that the form is good, I mean, if you did hit finalize, you're probably pretty sure. You go to send finalized form, you select the one that you just finished, and you hit send selected, let it do its thing, and then it sends it to the server for processing. So that's kind of a walkthrough on how you do a Rogers MI.